Hey, hey! Welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. It is Saturday, and there is my lovely YouTube work wife just being amazing in the chat there. Thank you so much, Mademoiselle Scythe. I appreciate you so much. And it is the lovely Stitch and Stream. So good to see you, my dear. Two of my favorite people already popping in. I am suddenly tired, and I feel like I should have made a cup of coffee. But I have a can of water. Oh, this shirt is actually merch. Sorry, let me pull it out of my fat roll. Um, this shirt is actually merch from Your Hippie Grandma. I bought that several years ago. Hey, Lizzie. Sorry for the flip-flopping on times. I had a massage appointment today that I thought was just until 4, but I forgot I added on some extras. So it was from 3 until 4:30. So I didn't have as much time to get back home and eat dinner, well, lunch, because I didn't have lunch until late, and get showered to get the massage oil off of me and out of my hair. So, sorry for the flip-floppy time. Mars, so good to see you, dear. And Lizzie, if I didn't say hi, so good to see you. So I'm tired. I don't know why I'm tired. Maybe because I just had a massage. Maybe that's why I'm tired. um, she had. No, Mademoiselle Side. She is not that kind of massage therapist. Nah. Amanda is my massage therapist. She is wonderful. We always chit chat while she's wrangling the knot that I always seem to get in my shoulder back here while she's wrangling that knot out. Um, no, she's wonderful. We had a good chat today as usual. Um, but yeah. So we're going to. It's just been it's been a long day. And I haven't really gotten anything done, which is sad, even though I've been busy all day. But we're gonna try to get through 2 different videos tonight if we can, cause I don't mind streaming tomorrow. This type of content, I don't want to tomorrow, because I'm probably not gonna have time to work tonight, so I'll need to work tomorrow. I also need to record a video tomorrow. You'll notice this pink box here next to me. Oh, what is this? Is this cookies that I'm going to have to spread out over like a week to eat? Oh, I need to record a video tomorrow. Oh, a little cookie from last night. So, yeah, anyway, that's what I've been doing today. But we do, I didn't add, I saved the screenshot, but I didn't update it in my assets here. So give me 1 second to upload that. Crumble, cookie, crumble. Yeah. They're kind of cold because they were in my car for like 2.5 hours. And, I am not responsible for any therapy that is needed after my video. No, it's not going to be bad. Amber may not like it, but it is what it is. I don't make videos for Amber. So, it's going in my head, it amuses me. So we'll see if it amuses other people. But yeah, we do have let's see, I uploaded Um, I uploaded the thumbnail. Boop boop boop. We do have. What do you mean? Oh no! Oh no! What, Mademoiselle Scythe? What did I do? I hope Amber doesn't roll up. See me rolling. They hating. Um. Oh, hello, Lizzie R. I didn't see you there. Lizzie. So I have it kind of scripted out in my head, but I'm going to have to script out the different parts for the different people because I will. Because I have to change. Like I don't want to. I don't want to put on the amber wig and nails, but then I need to do something as myself or as somebody else because I already have the nails and the wig and probably some really horrible attempt at a winged eyeliner. Um, so I'm gonna have to script it out to make sure that I record all the parts for each person and then edit it all together because yeah. Um, oh, sarcasm. My videos aren't for Amberlynn. No, there's an amber wig. Yeah, I have a couple of wigs. Um, one of them I had to buy a new one because my other one I don't know how to take care of things apparently, but it's tangled and I don't know how to brush it properly because it's a wig, and I don't have like a head to put it on so I can brush it out. So, I was thinking about tape, trying some tape. I don't know. Maybe we can do a get ready with me thing in Discord and you all can tell me what I'm doing wrong. when, when I'm like yeah. Um but yeah. I'm a little old for American Girl dolls. And I'm not a Barbie or American Doll girl kind of girl. I had G.I. Joes. Um, yeah. Anyway, hello, Nicole. Good to see you. And hello, Mars. Glad you're looking forward. Hope I'm ready for this. Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Random music pops into my head randomly. Randomly. All right. But we do have. Let me close that. I really do need to get a coffee, but that's okay. I'll just stick with my water here. Libby is I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Use just a parachute out the second floor window. Life in Plastic. It's fantastic. That Aqua album was actually such a good album. I had the whole CD and it was actually really good. I was a teenager in the 90s. Yeah, it was actually a really good CD. And then all of my CDs got stolen when I was at a girlfriend's house down in Springfield when I was living there in my early 20s. All of my CDs got stolen. I'm like, yeah, take that, bitches. You got a whole bunch of Spice Girls and Gloria Estefan. Bet you're happy now, fuckers. They also got like all the Godsmack CDs and Disturbed CDs too, so I was kind of pissed. Love me some Disturbed. Anywho, we do have an Amberlynn video that we need to watch here. Boop, boop, boop. You'll burn me some CDs. I just use YouTube now. I still have my iPod. It's in the car. It's not plugged in because it doesn't plug in anywhere, but it's in the car. I love Gloria Estefan, and I loved the Spice Girls. I still fucking love the Spice Girls. Not gonna lie. I have a very wide taste in music. I thought I clicked on that. There we go. Alright, why am I'm buffering a little bit here, I think. I don't think Lizzie R knows what a CD is. You know what a cassette tape is, Lizzie R? We used to have to take a pencil and wind it. Um, I really hope you're kidding, Lizzie R. Um, uh, on my laptop that I had when I was in South Korea, it had a light scribe. So I could flip the CD over and like burn an image onto it. So I have a bunch of like pirated shit from when I was in South Korea. Um, oh yes, I love the Spice Girls. Always have, and I have no problem admitting that. A Cher. Oh, Cher. I love Cher. I've seen Cher twice. I saw her at her New York, or at her Las Vegas residency back in 2010, I think. And I saw her in St. Louis. Um, I love Cher. I have two Cher Funko Pops. Oh, I love me some Sporty Spice. Had a huge crush on Mel C. Yes, I saw Cher twice. I took my brother and his partner. I bought them tickets to see Cher when she came to St. Louis in 2014. That was their Christmas present in 2013. I bought them tickets and myself a ticket, and went to see Cher together. I have. Hold on, one second. I think I have something here in my closet. Where is? There it is. So when I saw Cher at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace, it was her next to last show, and I was able to get this book. And her show at the Coliseum was like kind of a walk through all of her styles and costumes through the years. And so there's all these amazing pictures in this book. But yeah, it was awesome. And we got a couple of special things in a CD whenever I took my brother and his partner to go see Cher, because I got special tickets. But yeah, you've seen Taylor Swift and Celine Dion. Wow, Taylor Swift is expensive. I like some of Taylor's music, not gonna lie. but Cher is amazing. I love me some Cher. But we do have Amberlynn, enough of Libby's adventures in music. I saw the Wiggles. Oh my goodness. If you guys haven't seen this couple here on YouTube, this video and this one here, Carlo and Sarah, they are the cutest couple ever. Oh my god.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog.
Shut up. If I could find a girlfriend with that kind of love like they have, that would be amazing. They are the cutest couple. They do the funniest things. They're just so goofy. They're so cute. I haven't seen Nickelback. I've seen Godsmack. I've seen Linkin Park. We had bands come to my university. Who did I see? Oh, I saw Third Eye Blind at my university. Saw Blues Travelers. I went to see Puddle of Mud in St. Louis years ago. Yeah. Cuter than Emily and Amber? Yeah. Way cuter. But we do have... Yeah, I haven't been to a concert since I saw Cher in 2014. I was going to go see Linkin Park when they came to St. Louis this coming August, but my brother had to make his wedding on that day, so I can't go see Linkin Park. Because I guess my brother getting married is more important. At least he thinks so. Ooh, her bra straps. Yeah. Not gonna lie, that's what I would look like. Because I can't dress myself. I'm not sure if her girls could be held up by a strapless bra, though. I love my brother. But he just had to pick that day for his wedding. Alright, let's do a volume check. Let me know how loud Amberlynn is. If you do happen to be new here, I do speed Amberlynn up to 1.25 speed. Because she does speak a little too slowly for me. So, let's... You can buy stickies. I don't know if I would like that. The boob tape? To keep the girls perky, I guess? I don't know. I don't know how these things work. I don't wear dresses. Alright, volume check.
So today's January 14th, and I just got done fulfilling so many cameo requests.
How's her volume? I'm going to assume her volume is good. Alright. Alright, good.
Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. So today's January 14th, and I just got done.
Alright, January 14th. So this is 11 days ago, Tuesday of the week before last. Stickies, you didn't like the stickies, Lizzie? Yeah, strapless bras exist, Lizzie R, but I don't know if her girls could be held up by a strapless bra. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the limits of strapless bras. Because I've never worn one. But it has the mesh, and that's what she's going for. She likes the mesh for some god-awful reason.
done fulfilling so many cameo requests. Like, you guys are amazing. The video stating that I even opened my cameo hasn't even been published yet. I mean, by the time you guys are watching this video, it has, but while I'm filming this video, it hasn't.
Yeah, because I guess that video went live like last week, and she's filming this one on, I don't know, because she's so behind, it's hard to tell.
You guys are honestly just so amazing and so supportive lately, and I just love you for it. Please do not mind my outfit. I am actually just wearing this because I have not worn it in so long, and I'm trying to like wear things that I haven't worn in a hot minute because I'm trying to go through my closet and decide like,
Okay, so she's just trying to decide if she wants to keep this dress or not. You know what? Oh, I didn't make my clip. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. Yeah, the cameos are a bit expensive. Wow, what was that? Expensive. I don't know, Lizzie R.
do I really need all this? Your girl used to have like 5,000 clothing items, and I have.
Alright, not gonna lie. Kind of funny. I ordered an Amberlynn cameo for someone. They're 75 fucking dollars. But I ordered an Amberlynn cameo for someone, and it was kind of funny. And of course she knew it was me ordering it. So so I did order one. Yeah, it's funny. But of course she knew it was me, because it has my email and my name. Um, it's so funny. Everybody in the chat is like, I hate this dress. This dress is awful. And then Mademoiselle Scythe comes in and says, I like this dress. everybody else is hating on the dress. And Mademoiselle Scythe, I like this dress. Do an Amber cameo for my brother's wedding? I should order an Amber cameo for my brother's wedding. That'd be so funny. Is it to wish my uncle happy birthday? No. Kel Mitchell from All That is only $50. Who's Kel Mitchell? I don't know who Kel Mitchell is. Yeah, the dress is a weird shape. I think it's so funny. Everybody's like, "Oh God, I hate this dress," and Scythe is like, "I like it." Yeah, no, yeah, if the person that I ordered it for ever decides they want to share it, they can, but that is totally up to that person. But yeah, no.
Dwindled it down to like maybe 50, and here I am trying to dwindle it down even more. So I saw this in my closet and I was like, do I actually still want to keep this? Maybe I should wear it for a day and see how I feel. Right now I think she looks kind of cute. Okay guys, so I do want to do a taste test. It's a Premier Protein.
Oh, is this a new flavor? What flavor is this?
This is a white chocolate raspberry.
Oh, no. Because I use it with my coffee, with cold coffee.
I've never had that flavor before. When you're on semaglutide, you need protein. I was told, eat protein first. It's very important.
It helps you feel fuller.
The rest of these in the fridge, be right back. Protein has a lot of health benefits, but when you're losing weight, you want the protein or you're gonna like lose hair and you're gonna get weaker. Like a lot of people when they're losing weight, they lose muscle. So there's things you could do to prevent that from happening. More protein.
I like raspberry, but I'm not a big fan of white chocolate. Mars, get help from not liking raspberry. I like raspberry, but just not a fan of white chocolate. I use the caramel Premier Protein shakes, Mademoiselle Scythe. That's what I use. I think blueberries are the worst berry Mars. Yeah, but I'll get the caramel Premier Protein shakes to use with my coffees, because sometimes I'll also buy like some caramel flavored cold foam and put some cold foam on top of it as well, made by International Delight, but I'm out of that right now. So blueberries, we're on the same page for that, Heather. The vanilla could be good, Lizzie R. Mars, okay, true. Raspberry's the second worst. Your brain is fried. Alright, have a good night, Lizzie R. But yeah, if it were just like raspberry or in like regular chocolate, that might be good, but it's white chocolate, so.
Protein,
Heather.
also some exercise, etc., etc. I'm super excited to try this. It smells like protein. You guys know how like protein shakes have that like protein smell? It definitely has that. All right, cheers.
What do we think Amberlynn's reaction is going to be? Is it going to be a, oh, wait, that's so good? Or is it going to be it's alright. Yeah, enjoy your tacos. 46 grams of protein, Heather? How many calories, though? How many calories are in those? Because I try to compare, because I've used some other shakes. It's going to be, oh, wait, so good. I like white chocolate, even though it's not real chocolate. I know, it's like the fat from the chocolate. Because the Premier Caramel one is 160 calories for 30 grams of protein. So whenever I split it in half to mix with my coffee, then I get 15 grams of protein and 80 calories. And then I'll use the other half the next day for my next coffee, cold brew coffee. $42 for 230. 50 more calories for 12 more grams of protein. I could maybe. I have seen those, but I haven't tried them. I think they're a little more expensive than the Premier ones, because I can get a I think a 20 pack of the Premier proteins. So I should just buy a fucking container of protein powder. But alright, so we're thinking it's going to be... wait! Oh, so good!
Shut up. Ooh, that's good. For a protein...
We did get the shock. She didn't say, wait, but it was a... Shut up! For a protein shake, it's good. Do I look like I lift, Lizzie? I lift a fork into my fucking mouth is what I lift. No. I don't go to the gym currently, but I used to.
Protein shake, it's not bad. It does have that protein flavor, so don't expect it not to. You definitely taste the raspberry, which is exactly what I wanted. I will say if I was blindfolded, I would think it was vanilla raspberry and not white chocolate raspberry.
Okay, so it has more of a vanilla flavor instead of a white chocolate flavor. That could be doable. Um, I lift your spirits. And some of those spirits are fucking heavy. Um, um, if it's kind of more of a vanilla instead of white chocolate, that could maybe taste okay.
So I wish it did have more of a chocolate flavor. Out of 10, I will give it a...
Well, but it's white chocolate. It's not really a chocolate flavor. Don't. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
6.
A 6? Only a 6? Hey, Aaron. Hey, Jonalyn. Vanilla's okay in some instances. It's like I need to pop my ears. I don't know why. Her ratings are a little crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Figure she might. Oh, okay, so we're on to the 14th.
Hey guys, so it is...
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every week. Done.
I'm getting back on track with Factor.
Fresh, never frozen meals prepared by chefs.
It is the next day, so that means it is January 15th. Welcome to another
15th.
vlog. I'm sure you guys have noticed I've been wearing my hair like this for like a week. That's because I decided to not wash my hair for a full week. I saw that it can really help someone's hair. It can help with your scalp balance, your scalp.
Yeah, so I've heard that too. That you can help, I guess, like rebalance. Like the oils or whatever, if you like don't wash your hair for like 2 weeks, a week or 2 weeks, and then wash it like maybe like once every few days. But everybody's hair is different. How are you feeling, Jonalyn?
Scalp's microbiome. The texture can cause less damage.
Biome.
I'm never doing it again. Girly pops. Never. It just puts me in a bad headspace because it reminds me of the time when I was like so depressed and so unwell, like years ago, like 6 years ago. I literally didn't wash or brush my hair for like 2 months. So
ALR's not someone I take care of advice for him. Yeah.
I know it's only been 6 days. I get to wash it tomorrow, but I wanted to do the full week. But it's just, it triggers me. It's bringing me back to that. And I will say there has been a upside to this. It has been nice having my hair out of my face. I usually wash my hair every 3 days. And for some reason, like going a week has like bothered me. Once I hit day 5, I was like, oh my God. Off topic. I'm also extremely upset with myself because
Yeah, I have to wash my hair like every other day, else it just starts to get too oily. And I only condition the ends, not the scalp part. Yeah, I obviously just washed my hair because I just took a shower from getting my massage. But yeah, usually every other day for me. Aaron being the hairstylist. You've seen some nasty scalps. Chilling with your friend's dog. Oh, that sounds good, Jonalyn. Sawdust. Why do you have sawdust in your hair, Heather? What are you doing?
bothered me. Once I hit day 5, I was like, oh my God. Off topic, I'm also extremely upset with myself because today is day 10 of semaglutide and I've already had my first meal. So I'm not going to weigh myself, but I was supposed to weigh myself today because I'm trying to do like increments of 10 because I'm curious like how well do I do each 10 days. So I will have to save that weigh-in for tomorrow. But oh my God, I literally was just sitting here journaling and I was like, fuck, today's day 10 and I did not weigh myself.
Oh, okay. We're on to the next day.
Okay guys, hello. Next day, January 6th.
Oh, she washed her hair. And we are in our modesty dress. A little bit of plaid. we know that Lizzie R is bougie. It was this Korean hair spa, and they show you what your scalp and hair look like before they wash it. Wow. When I was in South Korea, I went to a place in Itaewon to get my hair cut because the guy spoke English and knew how to cut Western hair because he lived in Canada for years and years. And when the girls would wash my hair, oh my god, it's like you're not scouring a pot, Jesus, because they were just like really, like, damn. Hair oiling. Oh, that's right, you're remodeling your kitchen. Handy Heather over here. Said you would never wash your own hair again until you saw the price. That's funny, Lizzie.
And last night, I just have to share this. Last night I get a little screenshot. Yes, we're back to the cookie crumble nonsense. Like, I kept
Oh no. Oh no. So this is so let's hello Nicholas, we aren't there yet. Nicole. So we're on day 3.
saying over and over,
awesome.
it makes sense.
That'd be awesome, Aaron. You should do that.
Screenshot. Yes, we're back to the cookie crumble nonsense. Like, I kept saying over and over, it makes sense that it's Brittany, like, could possibly be Erica because I sent her, like...
But now it's kind of seeming possible that it could be Alexis.
a full body picture that, like, some Instagrammer now has, respectful moments to be exact. And I'm like, Brittany still talks about me on Instagram and all this stuff. Literally, I'm not going to post her picture right here, but I think last night she might have posted this. I'm not going to post it because...
Oh, it's the picture that Brittany posted on Instagram with the crumble cookie. Did I show that? I don't think I showed that in a video, so somebody must have sent it to Amber Lynn.
Because she didn't ask to physically be on YouTube. So I'm not gonna, like, disrespect her in that way. But she literally posted on her Instagram, her with, like, the cookie crumble box and, like, this huge cookie, like, hanging out of her mouth. And I'm like, be so fucking for real. Like, not only is she literally proving my point further that, like, just get over it, like, move on if you're gonna be mad at...
I wonder who sent Amber Lynn that. Show it. That's right, I put it in Discord. Do that. Do you want me to do it now? No. Oh, am I glitching? No, wait. Am I glitching? Oh, whoops, sorry. I just hit the wrong video.
Anyone be mad at your wife, but she's also just, like, really making me believe that they're definitely the one.
Allegedly, girls. Oh, Mademoiselle said that I was doing the robot, so I didn't know if I was glitching or not.
Ones doing this. And back to the whole walnut thing as well, which I didn't even know about this, but supposedly on the walnut account, there was literally a cookie emoji. You can't tell.
Yeah, I showed that in my videos. You've seen that on my videos. Is the plaid vest... Is the plaid vest... Is the plaid dress still mesh? You don't have your contacts in. I do not know. I think it may be.
Tell me that's not a free control. As I'm editing this, I also want to pop in here and say that Supposedly Walnut actually contacted Jordy and literally...
Really? So this would be... Is this the 15th? We're on the... Because we started on... We started on the 14th, 15th. This is the 16th. This is Thursday the 16th. Walnut contacted Jordy.
was saying how Amberlynn's right. Amberlynn is not Walnut. And Jordy would not show the email because it would prove that I'm telling the truth.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
Supposedly Walnut actually contacted Jordy and literally was saying how Amberlynn's right. Amberlynn is not Walnut. And Jordy would not show the email because it would prove that I'm telling the truth. But like if someone emailed him and like had some garbage to talk about me or like proving that Walnut was me or just some like crazy nonsense, like he would show that. He's done that. He has platformed so many different people who were there to just talk shit about me. But like the one thing...
We've proven that Walnut is not Amberlynn or Emily. We've already proven that.
That like I feel super violated over and has been causing me a lot of distress. Supposedly the real Walnut messaged him and like he glossed over it.
But how does he know that it's the real... How do we know that it was actually the real Walnut? How do we know this is the person that actually made the Walnut accounts? How do we know that? Jordy showed the pictures from the email, but not the text.
He literally won't even show the email. Like, that's crazy work. Shit, Walnut, my DMs are open on Instagram. So if you want to contact anyone, it should be me. And a lot of people are getting confused when I talk about how, like, I feel violated and this and that. But, like, yes, I do feel violated because I did not give permission for my cookie crumble to be released. But I'm also talking about, like,
Crumble Cookie is the name of the company.
a separate group of things where supposedly there's, like, sexual things being, like, screen.
It was screenshots of a VB account being blocked. Okay.
Also talking about like a separate group of things where supposedly there's like sexual things being like screenshotted and like a girl's voice that sounds like me. Like there's like an actual girl doing sexual things while naked and like a part of her hair is showing and it looks like my hair and people are literally...
I mean, brown hair is very common. Also, wigs exist. And as I mentioned previously, like from what I had seen, somebody's like, oh, you can hear Amberlynn saying thank you at the end or something. I could take anything that Amberlynn says in any of her videos. I could find any piece of her saying anything, and I can just clip that audio and put it on any video that I want. I could take Amber's audio and make it sound like she's here in the room with me. So, just hearing somebody's voice isn't proof that's them in the video, especially if you can't see them. So. Hey, Lizzie. Enjoy your ice hockey game. Go be Canadian with the fiance. Oh, have fun. Yeah. Yeah, it's debunked. The video is being behind. This was debunked even before she recorded this. This is the 16th. It was debunked before that. Way before it.
Saying that it's me. Like, it's things like that where I feel violated because it's like I was genuinely being impersonated and like all these things were so unreal. It's just, ugh. I want to make it very clear that I'm not insinuating that like Brittany is Walnut or whatever. And I will say, I think based on that picture, Brittany might also be doing that thing where you don't wash your hair for a week. She should let me know how it goes because...
Oh, come on, Amber. You don't want people saying this shit about you, so don't say it about others. We've been over this before. There's no need to be snarky and bitchy about Brittany. Her hair looked fine.
For me, it sucked. Never doing it again. All right, you guys, we have a little Amazon haul. I was supposed to get 2 more things and it says it was delivered, but It wasn't. So I'll just...
Lies. Sometimes they'll say it's delivered, and it won't be there until the next day, just because they want to have their numbers look good. Yeah, Laura should stick to a diet for a week.
Just show that in a different vlog. So first things first, I want to start playing my Switch.
Oh, first things first, I'm the realist. I have a clip of that. I used to always insert that.
Again, I really want to play the new Mario Party. I still can't even believe that I haven't. That's shocking because that's one of my favorite games. So I went to use my Switch a couple days ago and the Joy-Con, one of them were broke. So I had to order new because I do want to use it.
You know what you should get, Amber? You should get a Pro controller. They're much easier to use. You could even get one of the special Animal Crossing ones. Because she was busy for 10 days and didn't record, so she just did a bunch of Q&As, Lizzie R. I thought you were eating dinner. Why are you still here? I thought you were going to eat tacos.
Handheld. Normally I just do it through the TV, but I'm telling you, I never turn on my TV and I just want to do it handheld. So I used to love a puzzle. I haven't done a puzzle in so long, so I decided to get a puzzle. It's a 500-piece puzzle. I thought it was so cute with a little pink slug bug and the really pretty...
One of them were broke. Yeah, one of them was broken.
Pink trees, and I like how people are just walking and the homes are very colorful. This very much reminds me of San Francisco, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys don't know, I grew up in the Bay Area, so I would go to San Francisco literally on the constant. Last but not least, I got some stickers because I have been doing a lot of scrapbooking. I'm just a hobby girly. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I definitely am not one of those people that don't have a hobby.
I guess we need something to fill our days. I guess scrapbooking can be that, and putting a puzzle together. Your mom has a work Zoom call, so you're watching y'all for dinner company. Isn't that what mukbangs are for? Mademoiselle Scythe is a New Jersey Devils girl. I don't watch hockey. But if I had to pick a team, it would have to be the St. Louis Blues, else I might be ran out of the area. They might make me leave. Mars, my hobby is being a hater. Apparently this is my hobby right here.
I have like 9 million hobbies at one time, and sometimes I don't even know how to keep up. Oh my god, wait a minute. This came with a sticker book? Oh my god, I did not know that it came with this. It comes with a sticker book.
I've been to hockey games when I was a freshman in college, because one of the guys in one of my computer science classes had tickets and we could get discounts. And I couldn't follow the puck. I'm like, I don't know what's happening because I can't follow the frickin' puck. I'm just like, alright, I guess it's down there because they're all going that way. So, in person, it was just kind of for me. And I don't even watch it on TV. I think scrapbooking is the hobby, Heather. Scrapbooking is the hobby, not actual stickers. Yeah, I mean, well, you're right. When I was a freshman in college, it was the dark ages. I know there's like if you're watching it on TV or something, they have it like lit up so you can see where the puck is. But in person, I can't follow that shit, and I just have zero interest.
That is so freaking cute. I love that. It did not advertise for that at all. We love a nice little surprise. So I got a bunch of stickers with flowers and girls on them. So they look like this. I guess I'll just open one to give you guys an idea. Oh my god, these are beautiful. So there's this one. Here's another.
Wasn't she doing something like this when she was in Kentucky with Beck or something? Didn't she do some kind of weird scrapbooking thing? I want to say that Annie Lynn did a parody of this, of her scrapbooking, and it was really funny. Hello, Mistress of the Dark. Hello, Alberta. Mademoiselle sighed. Libby didn't use a puck back in the day. She used rocks. Yes, they just used sticks and rocks back back when I was in college. Ass.
One. Look how freaking cute. I can't. So that's pretty much.
Oh my god, that sticker looked like. That one looked like a picture of like Young Dumb Honey Bun. Like one of her little
There's
Instagram photos.
Here's another one.
Not that one.
Look how freaking.
This one. This one looks like it could be a Young Dumb Honey Bun Instagram post. That's what this one looks like. It just needs an angel tattoo on its neck and a snake wrapping around. Yeah, how funny.
Cute. I can't. So that's pretty much the gist. Like, they're so beautiful. Wow. So there's like a few different sets. We have like a tan, a yellow, pink.
What is she scrapbooking? What is she putting in her scrapbook? I feel like I'm shouting at you guys. I'm so sorry. Let me move the mic away.
Purple. Oh my gosh, these are gonna be so freaking cute. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start my puzzle. I opened it and the first thing I noticed is I have heard that on the
It comes in a little mesh baggie?
back of puzzles now they're like putting letters and numbers to like help people with puzzles, and I actually got one that had that, and I guess that helps people.
What they're putting... Doesn't that kind of make it a little... Doesn't that make it a lot easier to put the puzzle together instead of... Maybe for people that are colorblind or have other visual issues? Huh. I haven't heard of this or seen this before.
Who are like new at puzzles or they get highly frustrated, etc., etc. But it's like I feel like it's dumbing it down a little bit, but it is what it is. I do want to say, like, look how adorable.
Well, we all can't be expert puzzle workers. I don't know. Expert puzzlers like Amberlyn. Having it in the bag is kind of cute though.
This bag is. Like, I've never received a puzzle that has such a cute little like bag that you can put the puzzle pieces in. Oh my god, it's so cute. Usually it's just like this clear plastic. And then on the inside, it also comes with a big poster of it. Like, what? I've also never seen that. I usually just take the little box and that's my cheat sheet and I just like look
That's usually what I use, just the front of the box.
at it like that, but this comes with a whole poster type deal. All right, you guys, so I did all of the border, separated all of the pieces, but looks like there is 2 side pieces that I accidentally.
Actually, I have a puzzle that I need to put together. You missed some. Go get those pieces, Amberlyn. Dig them out.
Missed in here. I thought I was pretty thorough, but guess not. But I'm gonna take a break for the night. Okay, guys, so I did remember to weigh myself, so I will show you guys that here in a second. But I do want to talk about the vial expiring after you puncture it for the first time in 28 days. Like, normally I wouldn't care so much, but I think it's because it's like medical misinformation. I know there are a lot of people who are watching me that are also like taking Semaglutide or Ozempic or Zepbound or whatever it may be, who are now under the impression that like it doesn't expire after 28 days, and it really does. And I know
Everything that I've read about the vials, not the pens, but the actual vials of the medicine, after it's opened, you have 28 days to use it. After 28 days, you need to open a new one. Mistress of the Dark, it might be a help for elderly as well. The site gets where, yeah. Yeah, like people with sight issues, it might help with sight issues or colorblind or something. Um, calling accessibility for others dumb. That's so rude. Yeah. Um, it makes it easier for sure, and if somebody has sight issues or something, then it could definitely help them with that. Yeah. So from what I so again from what I have read, if you have a vial of Ozempic or some insulin or Wegovy or Zepbound, any of these semaglutides, from what I've read on all the websites for the manufacturers of them, after 28 days, you need to get a new vial and not keep using that one. That's for vials. But
People just always want to think that I'm wrong or lying or misinformed or I don't know this, or I'm stupid, I'm dumb. Like, I get it, because that's like,
sounds like big pharma propaganda. JK. Yeah. No, it sounds like that if you're using it for insulin and you try to use it after that time period and it doesn't work, you could have serious medical issues.
the character you want to portray me as, which it is what it is. But I'm telling you guys, like, there's a difference between a vial versus like an Ozempic pen or a semaglutide pen. And I think,
Yeah, I even mentioned that in my videos previously. The pens are different than. So the pens, Tiny Blue Anthropologist, and it's. I'm not going to correct your spelling on that. But the vials are different from the pens. The pens, I think, are good for, I want to say 60 days is what I read, but the pens are good for longer, I believe. But the vials, because, like, I have an ex-girlfriend, the one back in, when I first came back to the States, that I believe had BPD. She was diabetic. So I'm very familiar with the use of vials of insulin. Yes, she said that every 3 weeks she'll be sent a new vial, so that when that 28 days is up for the first vial, she has the second vial ready to go. So once it's opened, you have 28 days to use it. It can sit there unopened for a little bit. So
I think people are definitely getting confused, because when I went to the med spa, they had a vial that they took the semaglutide out of and put in 13 different syringes. So that was definitely.
yeah, you already told us this. Are people confused by this? That they gave you pre-filled syringes instead of giving you the vial? I don't know why they would do that, but she showed us the needles, syringes.
Definitely going to expire. And I think since people like won't listen to me, maybe they'll listen to someone else. There is a reaction channel that I thoroughly enjoy. Her name is Libby, and
Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't bring me into this shit.
she is very unbiased. She purely reacts based on facts and not feelings. And that's something I do appreciate. I like her as a person, even when she doesn't agree with me, even when she's calling me out on my bullshit. Like, she is critical, but she's also factual. So I want to show you a couple of clips from her.
Oh, no. 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 We don't need to see my face. We don't need to see my face on your screen. Oh. Amber, no. No. I hate watching myself. Fuck. Mistress of the Dark, you have a Wegovy pen? Oh, so you're using one of them? How's it? How does it? How's it working for you? She makes me look bad? How does she make me look bad, Nicole? I mean, if she shows a clip for my video, I said what I said. Um. All right. Oh shit! My Fitbit's fallen off. Other reaction channels are dragging me. I mean, you lost 130 pounds in 12 months? Holy shit, Mistress of the Dark. That is amazing. That is amazing. Congratulations. That is incredible. No, don't bring me into your bullshit, Amber. But yeah, what are they dragging me for? Good question, Heather. I mean, are they dragging me for looking up information and providing correct information to people? Um all right. I guess let's play this. Let's Samantha Miller, can you explain why Amber had the vial with the pre-filled pens during Ozempic era 2? Why didn't she just use the vial? Sounds like her and her mom pre-filled those syringes. Amber Lynn said that I can't explain shit because I'm not there. But Amber Lynn has said Amber Lynn has said multiple times, even whenever she came home. That's how Amber Lynn always wears her hair, Lizzie. R. Amber Lynn has said multiple times, even whenever she came home from the med spa. Amber Lynn said that at the med spa, they pre-filled the syringes from the vial and gave her the pre-filled syringes. That's what she said they did at the med spa. I can't prove that's true or false one way or the other. I don't know. But she had pre-filled syringes from her words from the med spa. I've never used a med spa. I've never used these products. So I don't know if that's true or not. On the upside, it'll bring me more views. We'll see, Mistress of the Dark. We'll see. Or it'll bring me a lot of nasty people, possibly. But it's okay. You know, at the end of the day, people are going to have their opinions, and they're welcome to them. Just like I'm welcome to mine, and you're welcome to yours. Everybody's welcome to their opinion. I am putting myself on the internet, doing reactions to Amber Lynn. I should expect some people aren't going to like what I have to say. And that is perfectly fine. As long as they aren't dicks or rude about it, they can disagree. Anyway, I guess I should stop stalling and just see what she it came off as I did a 5-second Google search. Well, see, of course I had to Google it. I don't use these products, but I've looked it up before as well. I've looked this up multiple times. Because this has been brought up before. I've looked this information up multiple times on various different websites from manufacturers of the product and also WebMD. And every single one of them had said the vial, once the vial is open, it's only good for 28 days. In addition to that, I have an ex-girlfriend that is type 1 diabetic that was on insulin, and the vials are only good for 28 days. So, I mean, yeah, anybody can Google it and get this information. So, it's from the manufacturer. That's okay. I'm just letting you know how it came off and what you were being critiqued on. That's fine. People can critique me. That's fine. I don't know. Let me just click play and see what she showed. I'm going to hate this. Who said she shouldn't have shown me? Yeah, she's kept lots of people in my chat. So semaglutides are used to help with diabetes as well, Lizzie R. It's not an insulin, but these are all very similar once you open the vials. I don't know, I felt like she could have asked if she used a clip of mine. I mean, nobody has to ask if they can use a clip for my videos. I mean, it's fair use. I just wasn't expecting this. The ankle. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's not even... I don't know why she even cares what people think about the insulin. I mean... Yeah, I mean... she can use clips from any one of us. We don't ask her if we can use her videos. I mean, I've used clips from other reaction channels in my videos before too, to show something. Exactly. I am not a doctor, common sense. I am a technical writer. I am not a medical professional. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a professional source of information for medical things.
As she is a lot more intelligent than I, and maybe if people are...
Well, that's true. I'm kidding.
So I want to show you a couple of clips from her, as she is
All
a lot
right,
more intelligent than I, and maybe if people
Let's get this over with.
are listening to someone else, they'll actually believe me instead of just like other reaction channels or haters and like, oh, this isn't true, when that's all just based on feeling and not fact. Fires after 28 days. It literally says it on the vial.
Oh, for fuck's... Oh, God, I hate watching myself. Oh, I forgot to put on my limited edition Amberlynn Pride necklace. Alright, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this.
When I went to the med spa to get...
Okay, here's the first claim. When you open a vial of a semaglutide or an insulin, it has 28 days. She could be here, I don't know. That is true. So Ozempic is it... Oh, y'all can't even see my screen. I'm so sorry. You can't even see what I'm showing. Oh, I hate watching myself. You could have covered up the chat, Amberlynn. Next time you use a clip for me, cover up the chat. For a pen, it's 56 days. But the pens and the vials are two different things. So, compounded... At least I'm wearing a cute t-shirt. semaglutide, after you open that vial, it's only good for 28 days. And after 28 days, you should throw it away. So this is correct and accurate information.
So in this next clip, she is responding to someone saying that, like, no.
Amberlynn is dumb. Wait, what am I saying? Is she citing me? Well, she's just, I mean, I guess she's trying to use me as a reference. I mean, anybody can find this information. It's easy to find information on manufacturers' websites for the different products. Whether you go to the HERS website or you go to WebMD where they're talking about these, or any other like manufacturer of these products, it tells you after 28 days to get a new vial. Any one of the manufacturer websites tell you this.
One should take my word for it.
Yeah, no, I looked it up, Mars. Right. Sorry, Mars. Here. So on HERS and on other web, like all of the things here say, once you open a vial, here's Healthline for Wegovy pens. You know, all these different ones, 28 days is how long they remain stable after you open that vial. So all of these sources are also saying 28 days. So that is accurate information.
And then this is her response when someone said,
I don't think anybody said Amberlynn is dumb. That's just her interpretation of it, I think. Nobody actually said Amberlynn is dumb. That I can recall. Elizabethception.
that it only lasts 28 days if it's not refrigerated.
You are on compounded semaglutide. If you open a vial, it remains stable for 28 days without refrigeration. That's not what I've read. Like from HERS here, if it's opened and it's in the fridge, it only lasts for 28 days. And that's what every reference that I've read here says. Says that, every single reference that I found here says that if you don't, or says that you have to refrigerate it for one. But in the fridge, if it's opened, only 28 days.
So anyways, now that that's over with, here's my weigh-in.
Hallelujah. I'm tired of looking at myself.
For today. All right, you guys, it is the 16th of
Thanks, Amber. Heather, I said kinda dumb. I love you so much. You're so... I said kinda dumb. Not that she was dumb, just kinda dumb.
January. Alexa, what is the date today?
Today is Thursday, January 16th, 2025.
Alrighty, so let's...
Oh, sorry. What was that date? The 16th?
The date today?
Today is Thursday, January 16th, 2025.
Alrighty, so let's do the weigh-in here.
Hello. It's ready.
Stepping on.
504.8 pounds.
504.8. Looks like I am maintaining.
Okay.
So I am definitely maintaining, which the second week for me, I always lose.
504.8.
Lose like a very small amount because the first week, like I lose so much. Like the first
Hello,
week I literally
Megan.
almost lost 14 pounds. So I really hope by the time I do my Monday weigh-in that I'm down at least a couple pounds. Crossing my fingers. I will say, I have an appetite and I have food noise. The last couple of days have been hard. My girlfriend said they're literally only halfway through week 2. And if it wasn't for her
Right.
saying like, don't give up yet, I probably would have. I literally would.
So that's another issue that I have with Amberlynn is she wants that immediate gratification that food gives her. She wants that immediate result in everything. So last summer, whenever she was doing the med spa stuff. I went and was looking up people's different experiences with semaglutides and Ozempic and different semaglutides, and I found I found a subreddit of people discussing their experiences on the semaglutides, and I found probably, I didn't read everybody's post, of course, but I found a good 3 or 4 people that talked about how the first week worked really well for them. And I've said all this before. Amberlynn has heard me say this before. You've all heard me say this before. But I found several people, 3 or 4, maybe more, that all had experiences where the first week worked really, really well for them. And then the second week, not so much. The third week, not so much. But they were slowly increasing the doses. And around week 4 or week 5 from some of them, it started working again. So I don't know if it has to do with your body adjusts to that first dose, and then once you get to, I guess, what's going to be your maintenance dose for it, it starts working again. I don't know. But I just know that's what I read, that several people had this experience, and people were like commenting back on those, like, yes, the same thing for me, same thing for me. So there are a lot of people that have a similar experience with it, but they didn't give up, they stuck with it. And Amberlynn tends to, oh, it didn't work for a couple of days, I'm going to give up. And she's always done this. She's done this with every diet that she's done because she can't stick with it. If it doesn't work immediately, she just flips her desk and gives up. And that's why she's still where she is, because she never sticks with anything. She never trusts the process to let things actually work and do what they're supposed to do. And she can't stick with it because when she has even the tiniest little setback, she just throws up her hands and it's done. And it sounds like she's going to do it again. But it's not a miracle skinny shot, Heather. I wouldn't call it that. Sorry she used my video, Megan. Thanks. I mean, she's free to use clips from anybody's video. She doesn't have to ask permission for that. I just was not expecting that, for her to try to use me as a source, because I am not a medical professional. She could just as easily have pulled up that information herself, or even got it from whoever she's using. You had food noise, Mistress of the Dark, but you have to stay disciplined. Right. She doesn't seem to give it a chance. And yeah, she needs therapy. I've been saying for years that she needs to get a team of people around her. She needs to get a therapist, somebody that specializes in the borderline personality disorder, and somebody that specializes in like the childhood trauma, whatever issues she has with that. Somebody that specializes in food addiction. So she needs to get a dietitian that specializes in eating disorders or disordered eating, that can help her with those issues and help her give her the tools that she needs to be successful. If the tool of a semaglutide doesn't work, she needs a toolbox full of tools, and the semaglutide is only one of those tools. She needs other tools that she can pull out and use with the semaglutide, or in case the semaglutide doesn't work, she needs to have other tools in her toolbox to help her to deal with these issues, and she doesn't have them. All she has is a hammer or a rubber mallet. All she has is a mallet when she needs a mallet and a screwdriver and a hammer. and a tape measure, and don't ask me why I have these things here. But she needs multiple tools in her toolbox, and she's trying to rely on this. She's trying to rely on a hammer when she needs a screwdriver, and it's just not going to work. Never you mind, Heather. Don't you worry about it. But Amber's whole life, this is Mars. Amber's whole life has been food, not letting her down or leaving her. She needs real help from, yeah, absolutely, Mars. Food has always been there for her. Emotional support mallet. And food's always given her the satisfaction and brought her happiness, released those little happy chemicals in the brain when nothing else has. And she needs to, it's for home security. She needs to find other ways to release those happy hormones and other ways to deal with food addiction or all of these other issues. And she's just relying on this one tool that isn't going to, when that tool stops working, if I break my mallet and it's the only tool I have, what am I going to do? You know, if she stops taking this without giving it a chance, and she stops taking it in general, she has no other tools in her toolbox to fall back on. And that's her own fault 100%. And she has to get a therapist. She has to find a dietitian, not a nutritionist. I think she needs, that's what I forgot to ask my dietitian. There is a difference in certifications between a dietitian and a nutritionist, and I keep meaning to ask my dietitian exactly what that difference is. I'm going to ask her Tuesday. We have our call on Tuesday. Don't let me forget. People in Discord, remind me to ask my dietitian on Tuesday what the difference between a dietitian and a nutritionist is as far as certifications and what they can and can't do. So, Mars. I don't know why she keeps trying meth that she's already failed at. She keeps trying. Canada Cool Pondu. There's just too much info pics out there showing Emily this particular type. Why would she try to undo that when she's trying desperately to keep Emily? Emily might like a certain type. Amber Lynn can lose 200 pounds and still be that type. Emily likes bigger girls. If Amber Lynn loses 200 pounds, she's still going to be a big girl. And if Emily really loves Amber Lynn, it shouldn't matter if Amber Lynn loses weight. If Amber Lynn loses weight, and if Amber Lynn loses 300 pounds, and Emily decides, I don't want to be with you, then she'll know that Emily was only with her because she was fertilizing Amber. We're going to use the typo from one of Alexis's questions, fertilizing. Amber Lynn had said, Lizzie R., she had said several weeks ago at this point that she found a nutritionist to talk to. And I think she needs to find a dietitian. There's a website that I use called usenourish.com. That's where I found my dietitian, and she's amazing. She's wonderful. And they take insurance too. But you can be matched with a dietitian based on what your goals are. And my dietitian is wonderful. She's fabulous. We discuss Amber Lynn sometimes because she knows I have this channel and that I make videos. And she told me, like, last week, she was like, I love that you are sharing the information and knowledge that you've gained through me with people on your channel and with Amberlynn. So, yeah. Heather says, I don't think Emily loves her, not to be mean, but genuinely. That's my concern. They knew each other. That's my biggest concern with this relationship of Amberlynn's, and this could just be me projecting my own insecurities onto Amberlynn. With them only having known each other for like a week, and then suddenly they're madly in love. That's it does seem sus to me. It really does. So I don't know. I mean, Canada Cool Fondue, I get that. I'm glad you let us have our. I mean, of course you can have your own opinions. You're all welcome to your own opinions. Where I have issues is if they're completely flying in the face of facts. Like if you're like Amberlynn and say the moon landing didn't happen, I'm probably going to tell you you're a fucking idiot. But you think that Emily likes bigger than just regular plus size? Could be. I'm not Emily. I know she's dated people about my size, so it's given toxic and creepy. You cannot love someone. I don't know, Heather. I mean, we do hear stories about people that are like, I knew as soon as I met Jim Bob Smith that he was going to be my husband. I knew right then we were going to get married. I mean, some people do have that immediate connection and fall in love really quick. The thing is that Heather. No. I am not that desperate, Heather. Oh, sorry, Mademoiselle Scythe. Yeah. Let's finish this out real quick here. We have 40 seconds.
It was like, why am I taking a medicine that isn't even like doing what it's supposed to? But she explained
Because it takes time.
to me, which is knowledge I already know, but still, she explained to me that like I just need to keep going. My body needs to get used to it. I need to up my dose. And those things are definitely true. And I just really appreciate her because I genuinely was fixing to message the provider and be like, this isn't working for me. I try to be a very optimistic person, but sometimes I do think of the negative.
No, you don't. You've never done that. She's always done this. As soon as something stops working, or if it doesn't work for like a day, she immediately gives up. She never sticks with anything. And that's been one of the issues over the many years, and why she hasn't succeeded. Because she would see the scale go up by like 2 pounds. Oh, it's not working. This diet isn't working. It's just a fluctuation, probably. Just suck it up and get back on track. Or just suck it up and keep doing what you're doing.
And I just feel very down in the dumps that I'm taking a medicine, which I hate medicine, that I'm supposed to be taking it. So it'll literally take away my appetite, and it's not doing that right now. But I'm not going to give up. I'm not. I have great support. I have people in my corner. So many of you are supporting me, and I appreciate you guys.
Right, she has a good support system there with her mom, her grandma. She even has some people on YouTube supporting her. A lot of us support her in this. We want her to succeed. We want her to become a better version of herself. And giving up at the first sign of trouble is just repeating the cycle that she needs to get out of.
you guys so much. I love all of you. And yeah, I'm just gonna end this vlog here.
No,
I'll see
don't.
you guys in the next video. Bye.
Shh. Okay, we'll watch Beck here in a few minutes. Let me see what your chat is. Hello, Moody. You think Amber's
Hello, and welcome to my woman cave.
Oh,
I hate that term almost more than.
Shush, Selena. It's okay. No evidence that Amberlynn wants this to work. She's not changing any habits. She doesn't have any. She's never changed her habits, and that's what she needs to do. That's why she needs to get a therapist and a dietitian that can help her work through these things and work on changing the underlying habits and behavior. And for some reason, she just will not do that. I don't know if it's because she doesn't want to look at herself that deeply, if she doesn't want to admit that this is all her doing, this is all her, and she can't blame any of her issues for it anymore. Yeah, she upped the dosage this week, Megan. This is her. She's on her, I think, second shot. She'll take her third shot tomorrow. There's a way out. Yeah, the cycle is spinning. Foodie. Yeah. I don't think she's going to do another weight loss surgery arc. Whoever asked that, I'm sorry, I scrolled past it. Canada Cool. I don't think she will. I think she's afraid of surgery. She's going out to eat with her mom and grandma 3 to 4 days a week, trying to buffets. I don't know where they're going to eat. We did see them go to a Mexican restaurant, and there are certainly you can still lose weight and be on these things or you can lose weight and be on these medications and still go out to eat. You can make different choices when you go out to eat. You can even you can eat half your portion, and then we saw her at the Mexican restaurant. Mama Lynn had her leftovers, so she didn't finish her meal. She gave her leftovers to Mama Lynn. You can still go out to eat. You just may have to pick something a little bit different. Amanda, I go by Libby, not Lizzie. We have 2 other Lizzies in the chat, so I don't know who you're talking about. I mean, her putting me in her video could make me look bad. She did what she did. People already think I'm an Am baby when I'm not. People are going to think what they're going to think, Amanda. I have zero control over what other people think. Lizzie R, she takes a shot once a week. Sorry, the chat's going a little fast here. Yeah, she does have a support system, and they could be encouraging her. Yeah, I mean, but it's like, what's there to do except to go out to eat? I mean, they could be like, hey, let's go to a salad place. But yeah, I mean, they could be like, hey, do you really want to order that fried greasy thing, or do you want to order something else? I mean, at the end of the day, it's Amber Lynn's choice. And if she quits taking this and also doesn't get a therapist and doesn't get a dietitian or whatever, then it's all on her, and she obviously doesn't want to change. She doesn't want to get better for herself or for anybody else. I don't watch Under the Hood, Amanda, so no. How dare you forget about the stream, Moody? Although Target's a good reason to miss my stream. I would go to Target too if I could and not stream. Um, what do you say here, Mar? Mar says, I had a few issues with disordered eating. I had to really look inwards and admit to myself what I was doing, that I was doing it to punish myself. Amber needs to do the same, right? I think I've always said that I think that's one of the issues of why Amber Lynn will not stick with a therapist and won't get one now, because that therapist, she's only stuck with a therapist. I don't know which video, Amanda. I don't watch that channel, so I don't know what video they would have. And I've also said many times that I really don't care if she's involved in that. Anytime Amberlyn would stay with a therapist long enough to where they started to no longer be like, oh wow, this sounds like other things and not you, then she would quit that therapist. She wants a therapist that'll be a yes man. And as soon as the therapist starts having her try to reflect and look at herself and look at her own behaviors instead of blaming it on something else, then she quits that therapist. And I think that's why Amberlyn does not want to get a therapist, because a therapist will make her look at herself and she can no longer try to use mental health issues as an excuse, which is what she wants to do. And you just can't. They aren't excuses. They may be explanations, but she's using them as excuses, and that's unacceptable. You know, we don't know what her family's telling her, Common Sense. We really don't. We don't know what her family's telling her. And even if you're telling them something, it doesn't mean they're going to listen. I mean, so, yeah. I mean, Amber, like I've been saying for years, she needs to get a team around her, and she needs to fix what's going on up here before she can fix anything else. And that's the biggest issue. Yeah, congrats, Pondu. I was trying to read your numbers here. Oh, we have another fun-sized person. Why is everybody so short? That is incredible. Congrats, Canada Cool. That's amazing. Congratulations. Y'all are all so tiny. You make me feel like a giant at 5'6". You're 4'11". There we go. There's somebody that's 5'7". All right, Megan. You're a giant in this chat. All right, I'm just I feel short and I'm 5'6". All right. I'm gonna find Beck's video here. So I will say, Amanda, that Emily has outwardly, and messages to Amberlyn, been supportive.
Sorry to ruin your groove.
Oh no, you stupid ads. Your kids are taller. Well, to be fair, Common Sense, I think most people are taller than you. The brows, you're 5'3". I know a lot of people that are 5'3". You'd commit crimes to be fine. How tall are you, Heather? I thought you were taller than... Lost 120 pounds using GLP-1. That's amazing. That's incredible to browse. Congratulations. You all are all doing incredible. That is incredible. I am so happy and proud of you all. You're 5'1"? Aw, you're fun size too. Y'all are so short. I love it. You're all so tiny. I feel massive. Jeez. I'm letting this ad play through really quick before I... Okay. No, shh. Stop talking, Beck. We're gonna back up. Alright. So we have Beck doing a reaction video to Tom Harlock. Full disclosure, I have never seen a Tom Harlock video in my life. I didn't even know what he looked like until I had to find a picture of him for my thumbnail. 5'4" and probably shrinking with age. Probably. "6'4", damn. Shrinkage keeps you up at night. I know you're all so tiny. You're just fun size. Mistress of the Dark, I agree. Congratulations on all of the weight loss. You all are amazing. Yeah, you've all done incredible. If Amber Lynn can just stick with it, she could also be being told, congratulations on all the weight loss. You are amazing. But she won't stick with shit. For whatever reason. Alright, so we have Beck uploaded this video titled Beck Kinda Reacts. And it's a Tom Harlock. And as I just said, I have never seen a Tom Harlock video in my life. So I don't know if I'll be able to speed this up. Because I don't know how fast he talks. But I know how slow Beck talks. So we'll have to see what the speed is here. And we'll have to check the volume. Hey, Casual Carter, good to see you.
Hey.
Oh, we have a little avatar. I don't know what she's reacting to, Heather. I don't know, but we have a little Beck avatar.
Hey guys, thanks for coming back for another video. This time I want to talk about plans I have for future videos.
Aw, look, Beck made a little avatar with different expressions for herself. That's cute. Except this and... Well, thank you, Lizzie R. I appreciate it. Tom's video was from years ago of Amber reacting to him. Oh god. Is this going to be like a... me reacting... to a reaction of a reaction to a reaction? That's gonna get confusing. Do I even care enough to watch this?
I got so many more people interested in the Appalachian folklore and ghost hunting stuff, and I can't wait to get into all of that with you all. Right now, though, it's currently single digits outside and everything is frozen, so ghost hunting is going to have to wait until it warms up a bit because it's really cold out there.
Well, that's when all the ghosts come out, when it's cold. Because they know that the living people don't want to be out there in it. That's when the ghosts are out there partying.
But I've got my ghost box, and when I can, I'd love to try out the Estes method at a haunted location.
Who were you going to put the headphones on and isolate? If you don't know what the Estes method is, somebody puts on headphones connected to a spirit box of some sort, and they put on noise canceling headphones, and then somebody else is asking questions, and you can't hear the person asking the questions, but you're supposed to say what you hear coming through your headphones that are connected to a spirit box of some sort. So it's supposed to be like a blind kind of, I don't know, answering. So this person could be asking, how many people are in the room? And if the person with the headphones on is like, 7! Then it's like, oh wow, oh no, you know. But they're usually just shouting. They're shouting out whatever they're hearing through the headphones, and usually it makes 0 sense. I watch paranormal videos, so why is she doing ALR content though? I don't know. I don't know why she's doing Amberlyn. I don't know why they're doing. I'm going to fuck up a lot on the pronouns. Just know that I don't mean to. But I'm going to fuck it up. I don't know why they're doing Amberlyn content. Because I thought they were done with Amberlyn and that it's not good for their mental health. Are ghosts real? I don't know, Casual Carter. I don't know. It would be nice if they were. It would be nice if I could talk to family members that have passed on. But at the same time, I don't want to think about them creeping around my house. Heather, when I die, I better be done. Some people did ask Beck to do retro. People have asked Beck for a lot of things. And I don't know why she chose to do this. Why they chose to do this. Because I thought they weren't going to speak about Amber. But now, I saw a screen cap on my Discord where I guess Snowflake reached out to them. And they might interview with Snowflake. But I don't know why they are just bringing up this past relationship that wasn't good for them. This relationship that was toxic for Beck. I don't know why they're wanting to bring it up and relive these things and revisit these things. I don't know why. Yeah, Beck's art has gotten a lot better in the last several years.
But I've already started some research for the folklore and cryptids, so when I get that script done, I'll definitely be interested to see what you guys think. I'm gonna also be setting up a Google form where you guys can submit things you want me to draw, and I'll pick from them. This way the drawings in my videos can be interactive for everybody, and you can add your name or username to your message to get a shout out if your suggestion gets picked. Now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of the video. I decided I wanted to do a reaction next. It was the most asked for type of content right now, and
of course, because people just want to know what you want to say about Amberlyn.
I know a lot of you suggested reacting to Amber's videos. I didn't know where to start with that. There's way too many, and I wasn't really sure how much I wanted to say on certain ones, and others might be a little harder to watch. But I want those of you who were concerned for me to know I am coming from a more healed place when it comes to her as a person. The mental abuse took its toll, and still emotionally I have a lot of work to do. But with some things, I can look back and actually laugh at the ridiculousness of it all. One of these things was the Tom Harlock video from a few years ago. I know he made a video about her originally, and I don't think I ever watched the whole thing. But I remember that Amber reacted to it on a live stream, and when looking for videos to react to, I found that he reacted to her reaction to.
Oh my god, this is gonna get so just... I think Amberlyn already started it, Megan.
To his video. This might be too meta, too many layers of video, but I thought it would be funny and lighthearted, so I guess we'll start there. So let's get into my reaction.
Alright lads, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tom Harlock and I do not have an intro, but I have got a point. I am a legend, I am an icon, and I am the moment.
That's true. Rest in peace, fine.
A copy of my video fell into Amber Lynn's generous lap during a live stream.
Amber Lynn live stream from August 5th of 2020. Okay.
On her YouTube channel, it was requested of Amber Lynn to react to my video about her, and she did just that, after pretending to not know who I am. And I'm not one to pass up.
I didn't know who you were. Let's see, we have people making comments, asking him to make a reaction video to her reaction. She looks the same. Her face looks a little different. Aw, thank you, Heather. Where is my YouTube work wife? She is slacking.
Up an opportunity to get meta, baby.
Actually, she totally knew who Tom Harlock was. She had to have. Because I know her. She knew everything about the internet. So she definitely knew who he was.
She knew everything about the internet. Amber Lynn knew every single channel in person on YouTube. Heather, she's pooping. Hey, Ilya. How you doing, buddy? Are you done working for the day? Mademoiselle Side says, I don't know who he is, but he's the British version of Zachary Michael. Gravity has been working its magic. You're in your tent at the moment. Well, hello. It is good to see you. I hope this project is going well for you. And I hope you haven't lopped off any limbs of a human, only trees.
He was.
Let's go.
So who's
Bucking up a huge tree. Well, that sounds exciting. Her face looks a lot bigger here, I'll say.
I know her. She knew everything about the internet. So she definitely knew who he was.
Let's go.
So who's this Tom person? Because if they're boring...
Yeah, Tom Harlock may get millions of views. Doesn't mean I didn't know who he was.
I'm not doing it. That's 45 minutes long. I'm not in it to win it.
You complain about 40-minute long video when you upload a 3-hour live stream. Shut up.
I'm sitting here wondering, how did she even make a 3-hour long live stream? Like,
I'm going on 2 hours. Hey, DV. Did I see you come in earlier? I think I did at the very, very beginning.
I don't know. I couldn't handle it.
If this is boring...
You sat there with Amber Lynn on live streams. On Vine. I never used Vine. Maybe Amber Lynn did, but I don't know.
boring, I'm not doing it.
Okay, well,
and if it's rude and annoying, I'm not doing
I'm
it.
rude.
That's actually her. That's just how she was about people. She, like, if it's rude or boring or anything like that, I'm not even going to bother. And if there was one tiny little negative thing, it was boring. So, and I mean, it's just like, if she didn't know anything about Tom, then why is she already assuming that? I don't know. I just feel like that.
Because she probably assumed any reaction channel or any reaction video was probably going to be negative. Because that's how a lot of them were done. Ask Libby how it's done. Don't ask me about how anything is done. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
That was kind of rude. But what do we expect here?
Put your tongue in your... Put your tongue in your...
Yummo. Reacting to some boring person, I feel like... I don't know.
I love Amberlynn's reactions of just pointing a camera at her laptop screen instead of actually learning how to do like recordings like this where you can put somebody's video up there. I love how she's been doing this for years and still refuses to learn how to do that.
His name is like Tom.
The audacity to call me boring.
I'm probably not gonna really watch that much of it.
Watch the whole thing. I make points. Becky, Becky, Becky. I love Becky. Becky is the...
We love you too, Tom. Tom's the moment.
What we're talking about? Oh yeah, that big lass. Alright, that's what...
Oh yeah, that big lass. Okay, so...
What'd he say? I'm having a hard time...
What we're talking about? Oh yeah, that big lass. Alright, that's what...
Oh yeah, that big lass. Okay, so we already have a fat joke.
Actually, no, I'm going to let you finish. Actually, no, I'm not. Big lass. Find the lie. What am I going to say? Oh, yeah, who am I talking about? Petite, slim, amber. Shut...
Oh, I mean, there's other things he could have said than calling her big, but...
Tom Harlock? I know who he is. You know who Tom Harlock is?
Becky, Becky, Becky.
He's a hater!
I'm not a hater. I'm a concerned citizen, alright?
Absolutely.
I'm not a hater, I'm a concerned citizen.
Yeah, Becky used to be a fan! Oh my god!
Used to be a fan. But since when was Becky not a fan?
See, she look, she had already decided right then and there. She's like, used to be. You are no longer a fan. And yeah, that was exactly why I had to renounce my love for Tom Harlock. And I mean...
You had to renounce your love for Tom Harlock because Amberlynn didn't like him. You can't like him because he's being mean to me. Becca's enjoying this too much. I agree, Aaliyah. Bye, Heather. I hope you have a good night, my dear. I'm hoping this doesn't take too much longer, but I am having a hard time hearing everything going on in the video that Beck is watching.
There you have it. Sorry, Tom.
I didn't hear that come out of her mouth. Stop putting words in her mouth.
When they know that my name gets them views, it's so cute. Okay, let's go.
In what world do you get me views?
Actually...
I've never watched Tom Harlock, but I don't think he needed Amberlynn for views from what I gather. It's kind of arrogant of Amberlynn.
Like, she would also do that too. She would be like, only people who put my name in their videos, that's how they're getting views. And I'm like, okay, well, what about the videos that they don't use your name and they still get the views,
The weight loss community on YouTube has started as well recently, with channels such as Obese to Beast, inspiring a new wave of vloggers to pick up the camera.
She is so irate right now. I can just, I see that look.
She's got the boob up on the table. She's got the boob up on the table there. Yeah, she doesn't look happy. She has the lip pursed. I like Obese to Beast. I like John. He has some good videos.
Look in her eyes. She's ready to freaking pop.
Amberlynn first came on my radar around a month ago, right?
I do want to say, I don't judge people. You're unsubscribing?
Becky's unsubscribing! No, you're not. You're just saying that to please Amber so she gives you an allowance this month. Let's be...
Listen, I knew if I didn't say something like that, I would hear so much about it later on.
Why did you have to even say you were subscribed? I mean, you didn't have to be subscribed. She didn't know you were subscribed.
And I was just saving myself an argument. That's the truth.
Yeah. Stop pausing every 2 seconds. I'll pause every 1 second.
I'll pause every half.
I'll pause every millisecond. But I really hope that there's somebody out there who literally has made an entire compilation of just words she has mispronounced, because that...
Oh, yeah, there's tons of those out there because Amberlynn mispronounces tons of things. Yeah, she mispronounces words all the time.
That was most of our relationship, was me correcting her.
Beck trying to keep the peace, I believe that. Yeah, and I mean, if you know that somebody's going to be upset that you're doing something or whatever, sometimes you'll just be like, you know what, it's not worth the argument. And it's not in my opinion, it's not good to feel that way in a relationship unless you're doing something that's like negative or detrimental to you or to your partner. Them not wanting you to do it is completely understandable. But if your partner is just enjoying somebody on the internet, why get upset about it? I mean, and if it's going to start, excuse me, if it's going to cause a fight, I mean, it's not a great feeling to be that way because then you feel like people. Sorry, I saw something in chat and I lost my train of thought. Maybe it'll come back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You shouldn't have to feel like you're walking on eggshells around your partner or they're going to get upset about something. That's not a good way to feel in a relationship. Mars, isn't it funny that this video wouldn't be made if Amber kept quiet in your chat? You know, Mars, that is really funny. That what Amber Lynn said in my live chat is what brought Beck back. Because she wanted to respond to Amber. They wanted to respond to... Sorry for the camera glitch. Because they wanted to respond to Amber, what Amber said. You're welcome! The brows. I thought Amber was just doing that for views. I never thought she really mispronounced words. I'm 100% certain that she mispronounces words constantly off and offline. Now, I will say, sometimes there'll be a word that you've only seen in print, and you may not know how it's pronounced, so you have to, like, figure out how it's pronounced. So, I'll give her that on maybe some of the words. Because if you've never heard a word out loud and you've only read it, you may not know exactly where, like, I don't know, like, where the emphasis is on a syllable. So you may mispronounce it. But if there was another glitch there, sorry. When my camera's been on for a while, it'll start to glitch periodically. We're gonna hopefully finish this quickly.
Vocabulary, and I mean, I'm not the type of person to do that, but whenever it happens so often, I just had to.
Who talked bad and ate.
Because Beck is the paragon of good grammar, apparently. Who talked bad and ate batter?
Batter. So I felt kind of mean making so many jokes.
As sad as it is, that's literally me. I talk bad and I eat batter. I mean, that's literally the moral of the story. Batter's not even a fucking word. I know, batter's not a word. I'm just saying it because he did.
I guess it is. Batter is a word, alright.
It's slang. It's non-standard. I wouldn't use that as a word.
I'm sure he didn't get hate for it. I would have.
That's the joke. I talk bad and I ate batter. You heard the accent there. I'm taking the piss out of you, love, and you know.
Can I stop making excuses for her? What did I make an excuse for?
That, or you're too dense to realise. Either way.
She's too dense to realize.
People create these other, like, stories to my life, and I really feel like that's the reason why I have so much viewing.
Donata, darling, Donata.
So much what?
To my life, and I really feel like that's the reason why I have so much viewing.
Donata, darling, Donata.
What is she saying? So much what? Feeling? Healing?
To my life, and I really feel like that's the reason why I have so much viewing.
Donata, darling, Donata.
So it's
I can't catch what that word is that she's saying.
Almost like I should be saying thank you to the hater nation, you know?
You should be saying
She should, because I feel like that's what's gotten her the most money, and I think that she knows that. So,
I mean, without Hater Nation, she would be not as relevant, I have to say. Every time someone criticizes ALR, you make excuses. No, I don't. What did I excuse?
I feel like, in a way, she revels in any attention that she gets, whether it's good or bad.
She probably does enjoy the attention, because without a lot of the reaction channels, well, one, there would be less drama. Oh, viewing. Thank you, the brows. The reaction channels that react to Amberlynn, the bigger ones that actually make money off their videos, do get most of their views from Amberlynn. It's like this weird symbiotic relationship that if it weren't for the reaction videos, a lot of people wouldn't go watch Amberlynn directly because they don't want to give her the views. And if a lot of the bigger reaction channels that get like a large number of views just quit reacting to Amberlynn tomorrow, a lot of people would probably just be like, well, I don't care what Amberlynn is up to anymore. So it's this weird symbiotic relationship between the bigger reaction channels and Amberlynn's channel.
She eats it up.
thank you to the hater nation. Truly, I'm not a part of it, but you should be saying thank you, because if it wasn't for all these reaction channels talking about you, no one would give a shit.
Her head just exploded.
It's kind of what I just said. A lot of people wouldn't even bother the breakup live stream.
Her ego literally just shot through the freaking roof and went to the freaking moon. I'm not kidding you. I can just see it all over her face right now.
Sounds like like hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Who's that? I've never seen that before.
She definitely knew.
That was Zachary Michael, wasn't it? I didn't catch some of that.
No one would give a shit.
Her head just exploded. Her ego literally just shot through the freaking roof and went to the freaking moon. I'm not kidding you. I can just see it all over her face right now.
Sounds like like hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
Who's that? I've never seen that before.
She would have totally known who Zachary Michael was in 2020. I'm pretty sure she knew who he was in 2020.
She definitely knew who Zach was. Her and Zach were on again, off again friends for a little while. Actually, I wouldn't say friends. I think she thought that they were more friends than they actually were.
There's another fat shaming thing.
How is it a fat shaming thing when you're sat there eating a rotisserie chicken and I say you're eating a rotisserie chicken? I'm putting fat.
I'm just saying, what is the ridiculousness of just sitting down and tearing into a whole chicken? Like, what is that? Who does?
Mukbangers do that, and Amberlynn does that. I mean, she could have just picked it up and just, took a big bite out of it. That would have been entertaining.
I get it. I've seen like a few mukbangs that were just really crazy. People eating just like
Mukbang.
massive table loads of food, like. But I don't know. I just feel like if you're gonna have a mukbang with a rotisserie chicken, you should at least just cut it up and.
It's not even. I wouldn't even really consider that a mukbang. I mean, it's one chicken. There's probably mukbangers out there that would have like 10 freaking rotisserie chickens. I mean, we've seen Nikocado inhale a huge frickin' thing of noodles and jjajangmyeon. I wouldn't consider a single lonely rotisserie chicken.
Some portions, maybe. Not just sit there and eat it with your fingers. And I remember how everybody was like, she ate the whole chicken. She ate almost the whole chicken. I assumed because she knew it would get views.
I'd be rude, I'd be a bitch, I'd be etc, etc.
You are rude and you are a bitch because you do.
He's not wrong. I'm sure she did, Lizzie R. She filmed some with Amberlynn.
You say stuff like that to your significant others.
About this rotisserie chicken, I love
Yes, Tom. Yes, absolutely. She can dish it, but she can't take it. That's how she's always been. Just be like very sly things that even I wouldn't catch in the moment. Like, after the breakup, I watched things back that, opened my eyes. She would be rude to other people all the time, and she would think that it would be sly.
That's what they started as originally, Mars, but they've turned into, large amounts of food. That's what they started as in South Korea, was just a way to eat with other people and not feel lonely. But they got turned into massive amounts of food. And that's what they typically mean by it these days, is just really, really large amounts of food.
And that people wouldn't catch on to it, but they would. And they would either confront her about it, or they would...
I'm sorry, I don't know what they're talking about.
I assumed because she knew it would get views.
I'd be rude, I'd be a bitch, I'd be etc, etc.
You are rude and you are a bitch because you do say stuff like that to your significant others.
About this rotisserie chicken, I love
Yes, Tom. Yes, absolutely. She can dish it.
Bye, Ilya. Have a good night. Enjoy your dinner.
But she can't take it. That's how she's always been. Just be very sly things that even I wouldn't catch in the moment. After the breakup, I watched things back that, opened my eyes. She would be rude to other people all the time, and she would think that it would be sly, and that people wouldn't catch on to it, but they would. And they would either confront her about it, or they would confront me about it and want me to talk to her about it. Or would basically just be like, don't say anything because I know it's going to be an argument.
I did this for views. For clickbait.
Oh, you did it for views, did you, love? Thank God.
Of course. Of course she was doing it for views. I don't know if it was clickbait. But...
finally admitted something. Well done. Look.
Yes, I'm so glad she admitted it, because that was definitely one thing that happened a lot behind the scenes. Lots of clickbait, thumbnails, things that she was like, yeah, I don't care if it's...
She still does that. She still clickbaits with her thumbnails constantly whenever they're thumbnails of her eating food. She still does this all the time. Or if she's upset or crying or something, but usually so many of her thumbnails are just her eating food. Who is they? I don't know, Common Sense, because I'm not sure which part you're asking about, because there's a delay between what I'm doing and what you're seeing.
It's completely true, or that I'm even going to mention it in the video. I just want people to click on the video, so I don't know, I always felt like that was really misleading, but, whatever.
Well, people clickbait all the time, but it's... at least what she's showing in her thumbnail actually happens in the thumbnail. So she's clickbaiting, but at least what's in the thumbnail is actually in the video. Unlike a lot of those 5-minute crafts and those things.
Wow. She first uploaded a video titled Nervous.
What was that look?
That's a side-eye right there. That is a not happy Amberlynn side-eye.
Nervous.
That look right there, I know that look. And that's I'm freaking killing you look. I've seen that look so many times.
This woman does not understand that people do not like her because of her personality.
That's for sure. she doesn't.
Right. I've said that before, that people don't like Amberlynn because they think she's a shitty person, not because of her weight. Now, are there people that are mean and rude to her because of her weight? Of course. But that's not the majority.
Really grasp the fact that she's not a good person. She really has herself fooled. She really thinks that she is very empathetic.
She's not empathetic at all. We've seen examples of this multiple times. She's not empathetic.
Congratulations, Amber, in 2013. You impressed me. No.
See, people were actually really rooting for her at one point, and even it seemed like he genuinely was, and it's just she became a train wreck. And
people do root for Amberlynn to get better. People want to see her genuinely get better and improve. She's stuck in that cycle. Even right now, we're witnessing that right now.
I feel like she felt it was more important to be a train wreck for views. I mean, she knows if she loses weight, she's going to lose those views.
Why are you opening your hand?
The thing is, people would want to watch her lose weight. People would want to follow that journey. And then she could do her just daily vlogging and people would still watch her. People would want to watch that.
What are you waiting for? A rotisserie chicken? Anytime you hear anything negative about you, all you cherry pick. You cherry pick sentences. Not even that. I'm not even going to give you...
She actually would do that in real life, too.
Visiting her girlfriend Crystal after the breakdown of the previous week. Crystal, she's not going to like that.
Yeah, that was a sore subject for her. The reason it was a sore subject for her because, they had a falling out. And she couldn't grasp her head around the fact that she just, she was always the common factor in her relationships ending. Even friendships, like, all the time. And, when people...
Well, that's kind of how it works. If you're the person in multiple relationships over time, you are going to be the common factor between those relationships because you're the only person involved with those people. Now, if the reason why those relationships ended were all the same, then you should maybe look at what that reason is and why this is a problem in the relationships.
Cut her off. She never seemed to understand why. So Crystal did cut Amber off, and she just it was just a very touchy subject for her after that. It's just any mention of Crystal, it wasn't good.
That's when I got the phone call that my grandma said I can't live with her anymore.
Because you're an absolute nightmare of a woman.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Her grandma didn't want her living there because, everybody knows how hard Amber is to live with. And, I mean, her and her grandma just didn't get along. They had a fight before Amber left. And, yeah, her grandma was like, you can't move back. Which her grandma, kind of was a mess herself. But, that's a whole different story. It's not for me to speak on. But you know how families can be.
He needs to, have his facts right.
I would like to take this moment to sincerely...
I feel like the only fact he got wrong was the states. She's just finding things to nitpick and get mad about.
With what money were you buying your own food? The money that Crystal's parents gave you?
But they would give us the money. Yes,
Yeah.
So you're not happy now? Becky, if you're watching this, I know you are because you're a massive fan.
Listen, she would talk about all the time how she just wasn't actually really happy. Like, in mine, Eric and Ricky's home, like, she's like, this is not my home, and I don't feel welcome here, and I don't feel at home, and, yeah.
62.
She is literally 2 seconds from quitting this entire thing. She doesn't make it much further, I can tell.
Dear Amberlynn, and you want it so bad that it eats you up inside.
What is happening? Is this a letter to herself that she's reading on camera? Yeah, I mean, and it's cringy for her to be saying that it's cringy because it is true. That was when she was more genuine and, like, whatever, and now it's just a totally different person. Like, you could tell she was just a kid. She was softly spoken. She was shyer. And then...
She looks a lot younger. And she was a lot more soft-spoken. People change. I mean, I will say it's been 10 years. She was in her early 20s. She's 34 now. She's going to change as a person. I think we all change in that time period, for better or for worse.
Now it's just a totally different person. Like, what happened? Like, there was some kind of corruption somewhere. I really do feel like it was the money and the attention, I don't know, the views. Like I think it was the limelight, the sort of fame that she was getting from it. I think that's what contributed to the entire train wreck, and why it keeps getting worse and why it will not get better is because it brings in money.
I'm so curious as to what part of this video she decided.
I think a lot of people do that, and Amberlynn wouldn't be excluded from that. I mean, she would see that she could do certain things or behave a certain way, and it would get more views, and that would bring in more money on YouTube. And I don't think she wasn't immune to that. And I mean, she's got 243,000 subscribers, but now people are tuning in for different reasons. The brows. Amber does tend to take on the personalities and traits of the person she's with. We've seen it with every person that she's dated. I don't think Amberlynn knows who she is, even after all this time, and even though she was single for about 4 or 5 months. I don't think Amberlynn, even now, still knows who she is and what kind of a person she is.
This is too much. She can't even look at herself. She can't look at herself when she's speaking on screen, and that speaks absolute
I hate looking at myself on screen.
volumes. Also, you telling me that Becky, Amberlynn, Ricky, Eric, no one in that household has watched this video? Liars. Absolute liars. My video's got 1.2 million views, and it mentions her name. It'll be on her homepage. She lives and dies on YouTube.
I don't want to say.
Oh, we didn't.
She did, so I know she found my channel because a video of mine popped up in her recommended. I asked her that when she was in one of my live chats. So she does notice videos about her and her recommended videos, and she'll watch them. I don't think it's a good idea for her to consume content about herself, and that includes my channel. I don't think she should be consuming any content about herself.
I mean, they totally could have, but I didn't. I wouldn't. I didn't watch YouTube like that. I was just a fan of his vines. Like, I didn't actually know he had a YouTube. That's why I was so surprised when she was like, "Oh, Tom Harlock reacted to me on YouTube," and I was like, "Wait, I know who that is." And I was thinking, he's got a YouTube. That's cool.
Oh, babe, that's sad.
What did I say? I can't actually remember if I did.
I'm mad because I actually liked his videos. Okay, so she's just telling Amberlynn what Amberlynn wants to hear. Oh, I'm mad that he made this video because I actually liked him. So it sounds like she's just trying to keep Amberlynn happy here, to not start an argument.
Did unsubscribe, or if I just told her I unsubscribed.
You probably just told her you unsubscribed.
There was no hard feelings there. I just did it because I knew that's exactly what she wanted me to do.
Okay, so Becky just said that she's upset because she used to be a fan of him.
I'm going to apologise if you felt a certain type of way. And if you feel like watching this video is going to send you on a downward spiral, then I wouldn't want you to watch it. But if you watch for like 10 more seconds, you would see that I am encouraging, I'm disappointed in who you are now, because it's not who you were in the beginning. And that's why people don't fucking like you. It's nothing to do with the fact that you're super morbidly obese.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong about that. You know, if Amber hadn't become the person she is and had treated people with respect, Beck's pronoun is they, not she. Who are you talking to, Common Sense?
It's due to the fact that you are
A bad person is exactly what it is. And I've told her that in the past. I'm like, dude.
Yes, I know. Please do not lecture me on Beck's pronouns. I said when I started watching this video that I know that their pronouns are they, and that I'm going to fuck up, and I do not mean to. But I'm probably going to fuck up because just until very, very recently, like a week and a half ago, Beck was fine with going by she and they. It's only been about a week that they've said they only want to go by they. And I prefaced this with saying I'm going to fuck up and I don't mean to, so do not lecture me on fucking pronouns.
It's not your weight. It's because of the kind of stuff you do and say to people.
The audacity to say that I only have views because of you. No, you're absolutely wrong.
That is 100% wrong. Tom Harlock doesn't have views only because of Amber. And people don't like Amberlynn because they don't like the kind of person she is and the things that she's done in the past. And they don't like her for all of those things. It doesn't have anything to do with her weight.
The only reason you have views is because you stuff your face on camera and you emotionally manipulate your audience. Let's get that fact right. Number 3,
And if anything, him reacting to her brought her more views.
Yeah, of course. I mean, a channel the size of Tom Harlock's, I don't know how big his channel was in 2020. But absolutely, I mean, people would have been like, oh, I gotta check this person out. And they would have went to Amber Lynn's channel. So absolutely, Tom Harlock would have driven people to Amber Lynn's channel. So for Amber Lynn in 2020 to be like, oh, he's only getting the views because he's reacting to my video, that's a bit rich, Amber Lynn.
Because there's people who watch him who's probably like, who is this person? And then go look.
did I want her to react to my video?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't asking for it. I wasn't begging for it. I wanted her to watch my video in her own free time. I know she's got
And maybe hoping something would sink in, but you know, that's not going to happen. So Amber got around about 9 minutes into the video, so I am going to watch the rest of Tom's video.
Oh, God.
Because I feel like he had a whole lot more to say, and I'm interested in what he was trying to say.
I don't want to be on YouTube anymore. I am literally just tired of it, you guys.
She would say that so many times. I'm done.
She says it all the time. She says this once every few months. That she's tired of the drama, tired of YouTube.
I'm leaving YouTube. I'm never going back. And then she would for like a few hours or a day or so, and then she'd just be right back on there.
Despite the breakup, Amber
For a few hours.
and Crystal remained friendly. In fact, she stayed in that house, in that same bed with Crystal for months after.
Amber admitted to me that she had done the same thing with Destiny. And then I even saw it with myself when we broke up. She would try to cling as hard as she could to a person even after the relationship was over. So, you know, she would be like, I don't want to sleep alone. I'm scared. Can you still sleep in the same bed with me? You know, she would guilt trip. So, you know, she would also be like, well...
And that's not healthy. And that's a way that Amberlynn was trying to hang on to the person that she was dating. And that's not healthy. And hopefully Amberlynn realizes that now. That wanting the person that you've broken up with to still sleep in the same bed with you and cuddle and do these things, that's not okay. They've ended the relationship with you. I know you aren't happy about it, but that's not okay to try to get that person to stay with you in that respect, if that makes sense.
I need you to do things for me. I can't do these things on my own, especially like, you know, going places.
Yeah, that's trying to guilt the person to stay with you. I need you. I can't do this without you. I can't do this. That's just trying to guilt the person into staying.
And shopping and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I felt like it was the same thing from Crystal to Destiny to me, of her trying to hold on even after things had ended.
Destiny was the lucky gal to receive a reply.
One of the people that I happened to message back was Destiny.
Okay, so she said she got hundreds of messages on this app. She told me it was a gaming app that she met Destiny on. So, I don't know. Yeah, I think she was just wanting it to sound like she was getting hundreds of messages on a dating app.
A gaming app? she met Destiny through a gaming app. Well, now she meets people through Instagram DMs. Destiny was the lucky gal, Mistress of the Dark. She can't afford to go off YouTube. She would have a hard time getting a job. Yeah. She would. I mean, this is her way to get income. And that could be one of the reasons of the cycle. She's afraid that if she does lose weight, that she'll lose her YouTube audience. But I think it would do the opposite. I think it would bring her a bigger audience, and she would still be able to use YouTube as a source of income. Now, if she were to lose a bunch of weight, she would, if she ever had to get a job outside of the house, it would be easier because she'd be more mobile. But as it stands right now, I don't know what skill sets Amberlynn has, to be honest. So I don't know what type of work she could do other than YouTube, because I don't know what her skill sets are.
App, when in fact she didn't get any messages and she was only talking to Destiny on the gaming app.
A brief look through the history of their relationships does show that Amber does tend to pick the more passive and simple girlfriend. However, with
More passive and simple. Oh, Tom. That wasn't very nice. Destiny didn't strike me as very passive, though. She didn't strike me as very passive. Why do you have the arches? Why do you eat a 20-piece nugget? Sorry, I have to send a message back. Yeah, I don't know. Destiny didn't strike me as passive.
Destiny, it seemed like Amber found her one true love.
I can definitely agree with that.
It seemed like Amber found her one true, the more passive and simple girlfriend. However, with Destiny, it seemed like Amber found her one true love.
Oh. It seemed like Amberlynn found her one... Yeah, Destiny will always kind of be, I think, the one that got away for Amber, I think, for some reason. But, I mean, Destiny's moved on, found love. Amberlynn has apparently moved on multiple times and found love.
I can definitely agree with that. Amber, I don't know. It was just... Destiny was the one. That was the one that got away. And I feel like she'll always believe that too. And I think everybody on the internet is also aware of that.
If you're wondering what this...
Let's see, Destiny let Amber get in between her and her mom. Destiny drove Amber around and let her hang out with her and her new girlfriend after the breakup. I think Destiny might have felt bad because Amberlynn didn't really have anybody else except for that one friend from work. And Amberlynn wasn't able to drive. So she would need Destiny to take her places. It's a little weird to have your ex-girlfriend going out to dinner with you and your new girlfriend when you know that your ex-girlfriend is still in love with you. That would be awkward as fuck.
That was something else that she would do if there was anything unpleasant at all anywhere. It was everybody else's fault but her own. So
well, that's how everything is. Nothing is ever Amber's fault. Everything is still this way. It's always something else's fault or somebody else's fault because Amberlynn can't take accountability.
Like, if I don't know, I feel like there had been times where I got blamed for things that was actually, you know, her doing, but I can't necessarily pick anything out. I feel like I remember that happening just to make herself look better.
food, as you can see, so I'll show you guys if I eat it all or if I don't.
She'd be really bad about getting stuff and then being like, no, I don't like that.
And
So
I
just
say
wasting
I
it
give
and then going and get
myself
another
a lot
plate.
of props.
Weigh-ins and healthy tips were being replaced with videos of binging and the
That was something else that really just kind of blew my mind, is how it went from trying to lose weight to crazy mukbangs.
veganism, vegetarianism, my fitness pal.
Yeah, it's those don't quite go together there. But she knew it was bringing in money. People would watch the videos of her eating. I mean, look at Candy, hungry fat chick. She feels like she has to do the mukbangs of unhealthy food because this is her income. Candy wants to lose weight and get healthier. I think she's trying again now, but she keeps going back to these mukbangs of like large amounts of really greasy, unhealthy takeout and fast food because that's what brings in the income, and that's sad. Whenever she does mukbangs of like healthier foods, like salads or things like that, they don't get as many views. And that's sad because people want to see Candy get better too. So I think Amber Lynn realized this as well. Hey, if I eat this on camera, it's going to bring in more views. Absolutely, the brows. That food is killing Candy. People don't care. People on the internet don't give a shit.
Intuitive eat.
Yes, this was something that she would do, and it would change almost daily. I never knew what it was going to be from day to day.
What?
She just would hop from one thing to another daily.
Oh,
I never knew what it was going to be from.
Oh yeah, the veganism, the vegan, the uptake. Yeah, she would go through these fad diets and cycle through these things. And like I mentioned in the very beginning of this video, if it wouldn't give her the immediate satisfaction and results that she gets from eating food, then she would give up. Granted, I don't know if vegetarianism or veganism or any of these things would be good for Amber. That's something that she would need to work out with her doctors and a dietitian and figure out what works for her. But she never sticks to anything. She's never consistent enough. She never finds something that works for her and sticks with it. And if she wants to be successful, that's what she's going to have to do eventually.
From day to day. She just would hop from one thing to another, and I don't know. She made veganism seem like a big thing because she could eat all the Oreos that she wanted.
I guess the cream in Oreos doesn't have dairy. Yeah, she definitely needs therapy. We've all been saying that for forever. She has to get therapy.
I don't know. That was just a big thing I remember her saying. I was just like,
you can be completely unhealthy being a vegan. When I was in university, one of my roommates was vegan and two were vegetarian. And I had several vegan friends. They ate a lot of chips and salsa. They ate a lot of chips and salsa. Yeah, just because you're eating vegetarian or vegan doesn't mean that you're eating healthy. There are still plenty of unhealthy vegetarian and vegan foods. Alright, we're going to wrap this up really soon here, folks. This is a very long stream. I'm getting tired.
okay.
To provide for them.
Just a little tidbit.
Was that wasabi? Was she shoving wasabi?
My dog Monkey is, yes, overweight, obese, but...
Now, I had no idea about Monkey. And I also had no idea that she had another overweight dog. I thought it was just Twinkie. And that Twinkie couldn't help that Twinkie was big. But there's a pattern.
I'm tired of people saying that I'm buying love.
Amber definitely did do that.
I think she did that with Destiny. And especially after the breakup, she was always paying for things for Destiny and Dana and trying to stay in their lives. I think she absolutely tries to buy people's love. Amber loves all those Morningstar Farms foods aren't exactly good for you, but Amber thought they were healthy. I mean, they're nice substitutes for for meats. I mean, I like some of the Morningstar products, a few of those. If you aren't eating meat, they're a good way to get some more protein in because they're made out of soy and whatnot.
But I definitely, I don't, I think she tried to buy my love, but she knew that buying my love would be cheaper because I wouldn't.
Buying my love would be cheaper. Yeah, I agree. The brows. Yeah. And that's why she needs to be in therapy. Because she uses food as a crutch for all these other things instead of actually working on good coping mechanisms and learning how to deal with emotions and feelings and things in her life. She relies on food to to deal with those things. You think she learned early to manipulate? She was in the system and foster home. She used manipulation as a tool to get what she wants. It becomes a habit, the same as her lying habits for attention. Could be, mistress. Yeah, I mean, you learn ways to survive in the foster care system, and that's probably carried over in through her adult life as well. Sure.
I guess my self esteem was so low that I don't know.
Becky was a cheap love to buy. Chapstick and t-shirts. I don't remember.
She would go to grandiose extremes for other people. Like one year, she bought Eric a Xbox and a bunch of games for Christmas, and then I know of that one Christmas she had.
Yeah, all those gifts for Destiny.
With Destiny, there was like so many presents. I never in my life saw that many presents, and that was just for one person. And I remember this one time where we were opening a gift like every
Chapstick. You were doing Vlogmas and she gave you a fucking chapstick.
day, and she already knew what her gifts were because she'd picked them out. But like,
and Berlin picked out her gifts. That's funny.
I opened one of them and it was just chapstick, and I was like, you know, thanks for the chapstick, but you could have just handed it to me. It felt kind of silly in the moment.
She's not like a girl. Like she taped down her boobs on purpose, so they'd always think that was.
What is this? Is she laughing at the fact that Casey's trans to someone at work? That's awful. This is garbage.
I think I remember this, and it.
The best thing that has ever.
Yeah, that was not. That was not okay. That was not. I hope Everlynn's grown since then, because that is not okay. Transphobia and making fun and laughing at those things, not okay.
Was being hurt.
I feel like this is completely genuine. Like, obviously, whenever I broke up with her, it was just, she was just angry. You know, like, how dare I have the audacity. Angry. But with Destiny, it was actual, like, pain. I don't know. I can definitely see the difference, for sure.
In fact, when Destiny and Dana went on their first date, Amberlynn joined. I wish I was making this up.
It's so weird. So weird.
That's crazy. So Amberlynn went on Destiny and Dana's first date? That's weird.
Oh my. I don't know if that was their first... Sorry. I don't know if that was their first date, but just so weird that Amberlynn was always third wheeling with Destiny and Dana.
Destiny and Dana dropped Amber off at our first date, but they didn't stick around for it. I know that's kind of weird. I wasn't aware. That's a pattern that Amber does. She will stay and cling on to an ex, someone from her past, until she can find somebody else to latch onto immediately. Because that was one of her things. She was just like, I'm terrified to be alone. Please, please, please don't leave me alone. And I'm just like, I can't be around you. I gotta leave. I don't want to stay here.
No, it's on your shoulder. It's your other shoulder. Give it one.
This is the most wildest thing I've ever seen. Like, yeah, we had pincher bugs out in that bathroom. It was like a makeshift, used to be a carport, but our landlord, like before we even moved into it, like transformed it into like a den with a bathroom and all that. So, and there was also like a cellar under the house. So like we would get really weird bugs and stuff. But the fact that that was in there, and that's obviously in there, and she would have to edit the video. Why would you leave that in
Yeah, why would you leave that in? Edit that out. Jeez.
there? I don't know. That blows my mind.
I was watching a random Rose Ellen Dix video, and Amberlynn was in the suggestions, and I'm like, okay, sure. And like the comments were so freaking terrible. I'm like, God, this girl's like
Big B.
So I messaged her, and I'm like, you're so pretty and beautiful. And
Life is a closed book.
Aww, isn't that sweet?
You'll get through it.
If I could go back in time and never have said that
She wouldn't. Beck is like, fuck me, I would not have sent that message.
message, that would have been great. If only I had a time machine.
I'm sure there are lots of things that a lot of us wish we could go back and change and not do. And I'm sorry that Beck had such a horrible relationship with Amberlynn. And I mean, we all certainly want the best for everyone. And I mean Beck's in a new relationship. She's engaged. They're engaged. Seem to be happy. I mean, we haven't really heard anything or seen anything, but they seem to be happy in the new relationship. Yeah.
Is there not Uber in the Middle Earth?
No, there was not Uber in the Middle Earth.
Oh. Yeah, depending on where they lived, if they were in like a more rural area, there may not have been any like Uber or anything there. Oh, is this the Taco Bell mukbang that Amberlynn made Beck participate in, and Beck just seemed miserable?
And I just know from firsthand. What, you don't think you're gonna eat them all? I am.
Amberlynn.
I was really nervous about that mukbang. I don't like really eating in front of people in the first place, and talking while eating is also just kind of like, I don't know. If I'm being filmed and I'm talking and eating, I know people's gonna see the food in my mouth and it grosses me out.
Like a pontoon.
You're a decorator?
Are you gonna decorate that space in between your ears?
Because it needs to
Oh God.
That's for a different situation. It's like when you go to an aquarium and you go underneath the
Oh, that was me in my bad era.
Yeah, that was when Beck was just drugged out of their fucking mind on medication. It was just a zombie.
Get a psychologist.
What is happening?
If you truly did not want people to be involved in your weight loss journey, you'd delete your channel. But you're gone too far now. I don't like Amberlynn Reid for all the reasons that I listed in today's video.
I'm on the road to 1 million, so if you did enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like if you want to see more videos like this on your homepage, and leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and feelings.
Well, I enjoyed watching this video, and Tom is so hilarious, and I agree with everything he had to say. And I know this is a whole lot different than what you guys are used to me doing, but I just wanted to try something different because a lot of people had suggested me reacting. I tried to keep it lighthearted and only react to stuff that I was there for or mentioned me. I hope.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot. It was a lot of just still screenshots with some audio that was a little hard to hear.
Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back for the next one. See ya. Bye.
The avatar was cute. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, that was it. Yeah, somebody shared that in Discord earlier. I've seen the comment. I don't know, I don't know if we learned anything new from this, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, people wanted Beck to make a video like this, so they did. But I think what I find interesting is Beck said at the beginning of their first video back that they didn't want to be involved in the community, like the Gora World type community, because it was toxic and those sorts of things. But now they're making a reaction video to an Amberlynn reaction. So it's like, do you want to stay in that world, or do you want to move past it and create your own content? So I'm just getting a couple of different vibes here. I think we already knew that Crystal and Amberlynn were no longer talking. Um, I don't know when that happened, but I think we already knew that through something before. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of hope Beck doesn't do more videos like this. I hope they make their own content that they enjoy, like whether it's paranormal stories or art or just vlogs or something, because from what Beck had said previously, they want to leave this part of their life behind. And while they said at the beginning of this video that they're okay with some of it here and there, I don't know if it is going to be the healthiest for Beck in the long run, to be honest. But, I mean, Beck can do what they want to do, and if this is the type of content they want to make, more power to them. But yeah, I mean, most of the things that Tom said, we've all said before. You know, Amberlynn will say, people don't like me because I'm fat. People don't like me because I'm fat. No, that's not the reason. People don't like you because they think you're a shitty person. And that's why they don't like you. They don't like you because of the way you've treated people. It, for the most part, has nothing to do with your weight. But, yeah, we are going on almost 3 hours here. It is getting late. I feel like I've accomplished jack shit today. We'll see if maybe I can get a couple of things done this evening. I probably won't, but it's a nice thought. I need to get something to drink. I am thirsty. But yeah, thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you, Hibiscus Daffo. I don't think I said hi to you when I saw you come in, but hello. Hello, The Brows. Thank you, The Brows, Mistress of the Dark, Megan 8. You wonder what people would do if she wasn't fat. People still get mad at her? I don't know, The Brows. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if that day ever comes. Thank you, my wonderful YouTube work wife, Mademoiselle Scythe, for all that you do. Thank you, Common Sense. Thank you, Ilya. I know you're not here anymore. Thank you, Lizzie R. Mars, Moody. Stitch and Stream, even though you left. DV. I may say your name twice. Casual Carter, Lizzie, even though you're playing hockey or watching hockey. Nicole. Canada Cool Pondu, Amanda. I think that's all I can scroll, but thank you all for being here. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me. I greatly appreciate it. I know you all have better things you could probably be doing, but I appreciate you listening in or sitting here and watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you all have a fabulous rest of the Saturday or whatever time it is for you. And oh, thank you, DV. Thank you for being here. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the night. Thank you all so much for being here. And until next time, be safe and take care.